Okay, hello. So today we are doing Pantera, and this is called Walk. I don't know why I had to remember what it's called. Yes, I've heard this song before, but I've not gone through the lyrics like I do with everything else I do. And yeah, so I want to do it because I like Pantera's. I guess I've only heard the song, I think, really honestly. And yeah, but I guess I don't know why. It's like, why wouldn't you do a song that you haven't heard? But I guess I don't know. I haven't heard this song in a while, and I've never gone through the lyrics, and I just wanted to do this today. Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna do, and yeah, we'll get into what it's all about afterwards. And yeah, let's just go. All right, this is very long. Okay.
Can't you see I'm easily bothered by persistence? One step from lashing out at you. You want to get under my skin and call yourself a friend. I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no standard anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Run your mouth when I'm not around. It's easy to achieve. You cry to weak friends that sympathize. Can you hear the violins playing your song? Those same friends tell me your every word. Is there no standard anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect, walk, what do you say? Respect, walk, are you talking to me? Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No way, punk.
I'm getting chills. Oh.
Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk. gone home, boy.
All right, basically over. So yeah, Pantera with Walk, and my dogs are around me. I don't know if they would hear me say walk or not. But anyway, yeah. So this was I'll just go off with of the bio right off the bat. So it says Walk was the first single from Pantera's Vulgar Display of Power album, and endures as one of their most recognizable and celebrated songs. And that goes for me as well because this is the only song I'm pretty sure the only song I've heard by the band. And yeah, so anyway, it says Walk's signature guitar riff is played in the unusual time signature of 12/8. So yeah, that whole I think yeah the solo from Dimebag Daryl and yeah I mean from what I've heard just from a lot of like people online and everything, Dimebag was one of the greatest metal guitarists of all time, and that whole solo there is just always so great to hear. So yeah, so this is the blue tinted image of Pantera frontman Phil Anselmo featured on the singles album cover is taken from the music video shot for their song Mouth for War from the same album. Well, there's some trivia for you. All right, so yeah, that's basically it for the about. And yeah, so I'll get into some annotations now, I guess. So with the chorus, respect, walk. What did you say? Respect, walk. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? So this is in 2012, Pantera frontman Phil Anselmo provided an explanation of the lyrics. So he said, "We had basically conquered the Dallas Fort Worth local scene in Texas. Eventually, Pantera got signed to a major label, and we went out and did some touring. When we came home, our friends started treating us a little differently. Uh-oh, because they thought it had gone to our heads, like we've got this rock star thing embroidered across our faces. But I felt like I was always the same guy. When I wrote Walk, I had just a handful of those people in mind. And basically, my message is take your effing attitude and take a effing walk with that. Keep that crap away from me. I don't feel like swearing. At the time, I took it to heart big time. I was just defending my own unrockstarism, or however the F you want to put it. And I guess I could say here that I guess a reason why I wanted to do a Pantera song today was I've been watching some Phil Anselmo clips and of also of Vinnie Paul, mostly from Loudwire's YouTube and with like Fact or Fiction and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I never really watched anything from the band before. I've never delved into any of their music or interviews or anything like that. But Phil Anselmo, I know that he's like I don't know. I know he said some stuff a few years ago and stuff, and it was took the wrong way and all this kind of stuff. But I never really got into it. And yeah, so I mean, I just know that he's kind of a controversial figure just because of his whole just the way he is. I guess he's always kind of like the tough guy or something like that, just from interviews and stuff I've seen. And so yeah, it's just hearing his quotes. It's always funny to me. I don't know, just the way he talks and says things or whatever, and just the way he sings, his growl and all that kind of stuff. It's just it's very original, I guess. And yeah, it's just something else. So the second verse is the next annotation here. So it says, "Run your mouth when I'm not around. It's easy to achieve. You cry to weak friends that sympathize. Can you hear the violins playing your song? Those same friends tell me your every word." And that whole little verse there is so poignant, I guess, and it's just so good. Just how this like running your mouth when I'm not around, easy to achieve. And then they go on to their friends, and then those same friends come back to, I guess, maybe Phil in this instance, and they tell them what you've already said and how you're lying to him and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just very. It's funny, honestly, and yeah, it's just great because it happens a lot in real life, and obviously this is what happened with Phil and the other members of the band. I mean, it says here that it was written by every member of the band. I don't know if Phil was the only one who wrote lyrics or not, but yeah, it's just I love that verse there, and yeah. So it says, "Running your mouth is an expression that means to vocally labor a subject beyond a period that is considered courteous. It's most often used when someone is speaking badly of another." So yeah, again, I think we understand what running your mouth kind of means. But yeah. So it says the narrator finds out through the betrayal of confidence that one of their friends has been disparaging them. The narrator jeers at the friend's actions and implies that he believes them to be pretty or to be petty and melodramatic by asking if they hear the violins playing their song. Yeah. So that's what I thought about the whole violin thing, the world's smallest violin kind of thing. And somebody else added, they said, on a more literal level, Pantera's former friends would talk crap about them when they were away on tour, claiming that the fame was getting to their heads when it was not. So again, we get that perspective. Uh, so yeah, and that's pretty much it. So it's and then somebody also adds one of the greatest metal solos of all time, R.I.P. Dime. So yeah, and I want to touch on that as well with the death of Dime Big Daryl, obviously, the guitarist of this band, and also now Vinnie Paul's the drummer of the band. He's passed away as well. So now both of the Abbott brothers are gone, and I see here just the members of the band. Like I said, I'm not like into the band so much or whatever, but I know the members of the band, and now that's left is Phil and Rex Brown, the bass guitarist, and I know that Phil and the Abbott brothers, I know that they weren't on good terms. I want to say, I know he wasn't with Vinnie Paul at the time Vinnie Paul died, which was only a couple years ago now, and but yeah, with Daryl, that whole thing of how Daryl died, yeah, it's just so sad, and obviously, I saw just from interviews and like reading his Wikipedia page and everything, how influential he was to a lot of people and all the tributes that were given to him. And yeah, it really affected the metal community, not only the metal community, I guess, like a lot of rock music and everything. He was a great guitarist, and just when anything like that happens, a shooting or anything like that, it's just always so sad. And is just unforgivable. And yeah, it's just sad that he's gone, and now Vinny's gone too. It's just yeah, the sounds of Pantera is all gone, and I mean Phil is still here, but he was the voice, and I mean yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling on now, but yeah, what I'm saying is it sucks that those members are dead, and it sucks that Phil never got to make peace with at least Vinny. I don't know how he was with Daryl again, but anyway, I guess that's it. I'm talking too much now, but yeah, like I said, I really like the song. It gets you pumped up, and yeah, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys again soon. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that kind of stuff. Really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you guys liked this song, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. It's very late, so I gotta go to bed at some point, and yeah, let's just end this now, and I'll talk to you again